My name is Amanda Wright, and I am the hostess and founder of Wright and Black.
My first insecurity is my weight. My second is the way I talk. My third is my singing. My fourth is my eyes. My fifth one is, I would say my skin. Like not my skin in general, but my skin, like without makeup, I feel like I look ugly.
My top 5 insecurities are my height, my weight, sometimes my hair, my lips, and my body.
My fingers. I know it's kind of weird, but I have really long fingers, as you could see. And I don't know, I feel like as a woman, you get pressured when it comes to like your body and stuff. So like a lot of people would be like, oh my God, you have such long fingers. Or when I was younger, people would call me E.T. Yeah, they would call me a lot of stuff, but we're not gonna get into that.
For starters, my weight. Because I've always been like a chubby kid, but like now I'm just cutting things out and I'm just trying to see what's the perfect diet for me. So I've always been like a chubby kid, and I don't know when this started, like this insecurity started, but I feel like it started at home. Not to, shame my family. Oh God, I hope they don't see this. Anyway, not to shame my family or anything, but like I felt like, everyone around me was skinnier and, fitted. So I felt like I was the only person in my immediate family that had an issue with their weight.
Okay, I have an insecurity about my height, because I'm really short. I'm 5 feet. Like, I would actually like to be taller.
Second, definitely my weight. I wish I was a little thicker. I feel like I'm really skinny. Again, back to when I was younger, a lot of people would call me anorexic because I was skinnier back then. And I've heard really mean things that I kind of don't, I wouldn't mind saying what it was. Nah, it's too mean. It's too mean to say. I don't want to expose family members.
Definitely my nails when they're not done. You guys can't see it now, but whatever. I used to bite them a lot.
The way that I dress sometimes, like, I don't understand. I don't know that people are going to understand me. And it's just from friends' perspectives. Like when I go out with my friends, like I want to make sure I look as presentable or as good as them.
Sometimes my height, I feel like I wish I would be shorter. Again, society has a role, with this insecurity issue. Just because I feel like a lot of people view short girls as like cute and cuddly and this, and then when you're tall, you're like masculine. I don't know. Like it's not the norm, I guess, when you see a very tall woman. But it's something that I'm trying to embrace, so.
Basically, my legs have like a bunch of bruises from my childhood as a tomboy. Pretty much now, like my shins are all bruised up.
I used to be insecure about the fact that I was dark-skinned, to be honest. This is really hard to admit, but when I was like 13, 14 growing up, when light skin was like the new in, I was definitely insecure about that. I was insecure about my hair for a really long time because it was permed and it was damaged, and when I transitioned into the natural state, like I was stuck in like the awkward length for a really long time. So I was really insecure about that.
When I lived in Florida, since I grew up with Puerto Ricans and white folks, I always wished that my skin would be lighter because they would make fun of my skin color. Like, oh, we can't see you in the dark type stuff. Like, what the hell? So, yeah. And when I moved to New York, that kind of changed because the majority of my friends are black. So, you know, I love being black.
My toenails are so blackened. They're disgusting. I don't show them to anyone. I don't want to show anyone. I don't want people to want to see them. If they're not painted, you will not see my toenails, period. They've been like blacked and bruised because of pointe and ballet and all that. No.
From when I was like 14, like when I, figured out that you need to be skinny to be pretty, or you need to be like tall and your abs needs to show. That definitely took a negative toll on me. And considering I grew up in dance, like ballet, I was studying ballet when I was 14. It wasn't really a good time for me because, I had a stomach, and so that wasn't acceptable. And so I was always under pressure to lose weight or stay skinny or stay fit. So when I started getting fit and I started losing weight, I started building muscle. And I found it that I was getting made fun of, like, because I was Aki or I was brolic or I was losing that feminine essence. So that was something that I was very insecure about for a really long time, losing like my femininity.
My teeth. I feel like I have like this overbite, you see? So when I smile like really hard, you could see my gums, and I don't like that. Especially from the side when I'm like smiling, you could see like that my teeth are really buff, and I don't like that. I wish my teeth were like more, back, more aligned with my bottom jaw, but it's gonna get fixed soon.
People always say that you have an accent and also you sound like you're from a different place. And being raised in a culture that speaks Spanish and also English, it was so hard for me, especially because my mom, she speaks super fast, and my dad, he speaks super fast. So everybody in my family speak really fast. So when it comes to like my speaking voice, I always try to like slow down, but I just don't know how to do it. So that's like one of my biggest insecurities.
Okay, my skin look perfect right now, right? Cute little highlight, natural contour, whatever. No. My skin is like my enemy. I fight with my skin every day. There's always a pimple that shows up, and it's just like, what the hell? Why? But yeah, I'm done. But yeah.
Just be yourself. Like you don't have to be perfect.
Be grateful for what you have and what part of life that you're in. Some people don't have what you have, so you just have to embrace it and keep it going and be a model for other people.
You are beautiful in every shape that you wear, every shape that you are or currently in. You are amazing. You're God's creation. So at the end of the day, you were created to be here. You're created out of love. You're created out of unity. So you're meant to be here. You're beautiful. Everything that you are willing to offer life or give life to is going to be magnificent and amazing and perfect because it came from you.
Stay positive, because whenever I'm like in a negative mood, that's when like my insecurities get to me.
It is okay. It is going to be okay. You are exactly where you need to be right now. And that is something that I needed to understand, and I needed to stop trying to grow up, because there is nothing. There's no rush. What are you rushing to grow up for? What are you putting these insecurities in your mind for? Like, just making yourself become older than you need to be. And if you are a teenager and you're dealing with, anxiety or depression or insecurities, just know that this too will pass. Like everything, depression, all that stuff, it's like a cloud, and clouds move. Like you will get over it. You will be just fine, baby girl.
Anybody who makes fun of you is not the shit, period.
And everyone out there, I feel like everyone out there, y'all beautiful. Stop being so insecure. You know, all these little, oh my skin this, oh my skin that. You know, even though it's my insecurity, I don't try to dwell on it. But for y'all out there that do dwell on your insecurities, don't. Because at the end of the day, there will be someone there for you. And it starts with loving you first. And then that other person will come. But definitely, you are a beautiful person. You're created, like I said, my younger self, I'm giving this to you guys as well. You are beautiful. You are made out of unity and love, you know. Always find a way to love yourself, even though you don't fully love yourself. At least have an ounce. You know, once you have an ounce, it grows and it reproduces and it expands and everything. So at least start with a little, you know, I love my skin every day. And then you will actually start loving your skin. Just speak it into existence.